Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. This is not financial advice, educational purposes only. Sorry for being a tad bit late today. I overslept a little bit, but I did jump into BCDA. Man, that was a clean flush. I don't know if any of y'all got to play this one. Pretty awesome play, though. Like I said, I woke up late, so I was just on mobile, so I didn't really pull up the daily, so I didn't play it super heavy, but made a little bit on this flush, so hopefully some of y'all did as well. What else is moving? I feel like I'm behind the APVO. No, that one doesn't look interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Sorry about that. If I would have been on live, y'all might would have seen it, but I overslept a little bit today. But yeah, BCDA, geez, it's at $1.90 now. I don't know if any of y'all played it, but what is the hat? Is it a bear? I woke up, like I was saying, just threw whatever the closest hat. It is the bear one. It's appropriate. But anyways, it was a nice play. It was a very nice play. But I think I was only in like 400 shares though, because it was moving very aggressively and I didn't have my TradingView pulled up, so didn't really know where the levels were. Got an alert for SLRX, but I think this one already flushed too. This one popped, what, a couple days ago? Yeah, both these were pretty clean. INTW, looks like it's moving. That looks like a ETF. What's the question? Do you have a daily goal, like percentage-wise, or do you just trade everything which looks good? I don't have daily goals, but I like to make around 2 to 3K a day. Once I hit 2K, I start playing defensive, but not percentage. I'm not trying to grow my account by a certain percentage, because I take most of the money out once it gets a certain size. Like I keep my accounts pretty small. I mean, BCDA is already even lower now. Oh, look, it's going negative. What happened? Look at this. And then BCDA, I think, is doing the same thing too. Almost. Dang, I wish I would have went heavier on that one. Think flush so nice, and I was not in very heavy. So scanning. Any of y'all was 4 a.m. to 6 a.m.? Is there any decent plays in? APVO. What's the story with this one? Looks like there's a pretty good opportunity at APVO. I don't know what these levels are for previously, but it got to both these levels and then oh, I remember this one. I do know this one. Let's see what these levels are again. Yeah, dang. Hate to miss these. So if this one pops back to this level, I'll be interested in APVO. I don't know much about this company, so I'm gonna do some due diligence now, but I hate waking up late. I just feel like I'm behind. Oh, very high dilution risk too. Jeez, bloody, right across the board. Oh, this is the 100% remission rate PR. Okay, from yesterday. Yeah, let's see your comment now, Alexandria. Okay. Gosh, this was a nice flush. I'm a little confused why it flushed. So both these two pops just died immediately. APVO up today from Stephen Cohen, 9% stake. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested if it makes another pop towards these levels. Don't see anything right now, guys, so I will keep you updated, but not seeing much right now, which is even crazier to me that BCDA and SLRIX flushed so cleanly. I mean, there's some plays moving, but nothing too crazy. Okay, RYOJ. RYOJ. Don't know the story with this one, but it's moving a little bit. Grabbing some locates. Just in case I decide to play it. RYOJ. Pivot 265. I think it's gonna flush before I get in it. Yeah, Japanese company. Doesn't look like there's very much volume. No, oh, there's not. 30K shares, 32K. Okay, well, not seeing anything right now, so probably wait for the next pop. There's no really like slow faders I see right now. The only one is like APVO. I wouldn't be surprised if if we don't even get another pop, but let's see. If we do, I'm gonna enter it. Yeah, I only played BCDA today and entered way too light, but all good. Thing was moving pretty aggressively. Cover BEEM here, 350, 307. Yeah, I don't know why. I need to start waking up earlier again where I can play 4 to 6 because oh, nice. That was a good one. So you got in at 350. Oh, clean, bro. Called the whole move. Buying puts on Intel. Yeah, that ITW. You could always short ITW now, or INTW. I mean, you think it's over the the move is excessive? It's up 30%. Geez, for that size company, that's pretty excessive. What did they do to get that move? NVIDIA and Intel jointly develop AI infrastructure and personal computing products. NVIDIA to invest $5 billion in Intel stock at 23 bucks. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really trade these guys. Just for those of you that are new, um, Intel is a tad bit over my 100 million market cap limit. Sometimes I'll go up to 200 million, but Intel, that's a massive company. $116 billion currently. BCDA ended up going negative as well. So that's a good sign that we might see the 7 o'clock kind of these plays. I think both of them were kind of crappy, but the way that they both flush SLRX, look at this. That's crazy. It fell $1 some change below. But anyways, 2 clean flushes on the 7 a.m. pops. Like, I should have made way more on BCDA. I actually held it and wrote down a few shares, but I just wasn't in very heavy. But the point of me bringing these up again is this is a good sign. So if I see another aggressive pop, unless the news is just absolutely amazing or tiny float or Chinese or whatever, probably a good chance it'll flush. APVO has had a lot of splits and offerings. Be careful you trade it. Every single thing I trade, no, I appreciate that Stone Cold, but they're in a ticker probably that I got pulled up that isn't that way. All these companies do that. That's why I short them. Fall below $1, and then they do a reverse split, get it back up to $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. The float's tiny at that point, then they drop a PR and it runs. And then Justin shorts, then it goes back down. Repeat and rinse. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, I didn't play SLRX. I saw that it had a tiny float. That's why one of the main reasons I didn't get in it. 2, it was very quick. So by the time I saw it, it had already fell back down some. But BCDA, it hung out at this like 350-ish level for a second. Might not get anything till 7:30. Here I wasn't on live for BCDA though, just in case some of y'all missed it, but because that was nice. Nicki Minaj trades low float stocks. 503K, 503,000 float on SLRX. Can't see. Make my chat a little bigger if I can. But yeah, no, thanks for the heads up on SLRX. I think we don't have to worry about this one too much more, but I've seen crazier things. Yeah, it's just bloody too on AskEdgar. They probably dumped some shares into, no telling. I mean, this move is just aggressive. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on APVO. I'll get some trade idea alerts here soon, probably at 7:30. Had some nice flexes yesterday. That's what I was looking at. It's like most everyone in the group had a solid day. Oh, it is APVO. I was reading through the chat because again, I wasn't active this morning. So APVO, are the locates still crazy high? If it does pop, let's see. 1,000. Oh no, they're not bad. $10 now. They were 300 earlier. I saw your comment, Alexandra. How many shares do you usually use in one trade these days? I mean, I don't. It depends on the price because I go for a amount target, so anywhere from $1,000 to $6,000 worth per trade, depending on my conviction. I play a lot smaller than I used to these days. I know it's weird to say that, but I used to trade heavier, and I like just smaller size these days. Try to consistently pull in 2 to 3K a day. So anywhere from a couple hundred to a couple thousand, depending on the price. Share count just varies substantially. Yeah, Colin, did you miss both of them? I don't know how I can't be the only one that got in BCDA. I was walking upstairs, entering it on my phone, trying to get ready for this live. That's why I didn't enter very heavy because I didn't have a chance to really look at it too much. Just kind of hopped in it. Touch slow above. Yeah, I mean those were the. You don't get much better than those two for sure. I regret not going heavier. Only made $387 on it, so didn't enter very much size. I got an SLRX at 632 out at 755. I assume you're long, and that is good. Nice job. Over $1 on that move. $7:30 is 1 minute away. Let's see if we get us a nice little PR. I want to get an APVO, but it's kind of ill-advised to get in right here, I think. But money might rotate away from it. It's looking kind of weak to me. Hoping it gives us one more pop because I don't want to chase. I don't want to enter here. But I do think it's going to fade. It's already tested that level twice, and this test was a little bit lower than this test, so I think we might be starting the downtrend. It's a little early to assume that, but I would not be surprised. It's trash, T-Mac. I'll be honest with you. For sure. Well, you do long, right, T-Mac? Because y'all know here it is right here, called the crap. But anyways, I'm a big fan of TradeZero. But I'm not a big fan of the TradingView collaboration because you can't get locate on TradingView. You got to use the platform for it. Yeah, and you can't be logged into both of them at the same time. So it's a weird, kind of weird, and that's why I don't. And honestly, I'm not gonna blame it on that. It's one of the reasons why I don't turn it on and link it while I'm actively trading, because then I couldn't be on it on my phone. And two, I I don't want to do it that way. EURB's popping again. Where's it going? I'll get it pulled up. I'm not gonna enter this one. If it gets to 20, maybe, but I think this is just a little weak pop. Yeah, no, I'm good. What day is it? Is it third day? Yeah, it's the third day. I mean, most of y'all know this, but the third day is usually when you get the pop. Sometimes they test previous highs. Sometimes they break it. Rarely, but sometimes they do. But it's not uncommon to see a little pop here. So we might even see a little bit more extended pop. But when this one originally ran, the locates were pretty pricey on it. Yeah, no, that's the only part that I know. Ordo said he's not a fan of Pro. I've never had. It's all based on what we're used to. I was used to like Webull and Robinhood and Interactive Brokers and Schwab, so I liked Pro, TradeZero Pro, but I'm a mobile trader, so I mostly just use my phone. I even like TradeZero Free. That's the one I use now. Not even the Pro. Oh, so they're still pricey. Yeah. So I'm not even going to look at it then. If it's $100 for 1,000 shares. APVO. Missed the move. Need to wake up earlier because I know I would have entered these tests for sure. But that's all right. And APVO, it just was looking weak. There wasn't much besides that. I didn't look at volume. I didn't look at any of that. It just looks like it was getting heavy. Wow, that's crazy. So that's what you do. That's what order does. So have TradeZero open to get locates and trade on TradingView. That's cool. DVLT is getting a little bit of a pop here. Like it's trying to test new highs. I might look at this one. DVLT. We're getting a little bit of a retest right here. I'm gonna grab some locates. Breaking new highs. I haven't entered it yet because it's broken highs. It's probably still gonna fail here, but let's see what I'm getting myself into. No new news. All right, I'm in at 53. I'm just gonna cut if it breaks over 55. Don't love it though. I'm assuming this one's not gonna work, but I'm gonna keep my wrist pretty tight on it. I'm actually only going to enter 1,000 shares, so small position, because I assume this one's going to break a new high. But if it wants to flush, I'll catch it. Yeah, it's going to break a new high, so I'm just going to get out if it holds above 55 cents. And it looks like it's going to. But let's see, I'm still in it for now. Very tiny position. Yeah, I don't look at level 2. I probably should. So I don't see it. 100K bid sitting. That's only a 50K position. It's only trading for 50 cents. So my average is 53.8, 53, almost 54 cents. But like I said, I'm only in 1,000 shares. This is a small position. And going back to what your question was, Nicki Minaj or Nick Minaj. That's why I don't really gauge my position on float size, because this one's 1,000 shares and it's only $500. But if the stock was $5 and I was in 1,000 shares, it would be $5,000 position. And my conviction is extremely low on this one. Like, it might flush, yeah, but I'm fine either way. Like, obviously I want it to flush, but if it goes and holds over 55 cents, I'll just cut. What's APVO doing? Yeah, no, that's a good point about the spoofing. It's crazy how you'll see a 100K, 200K order just like disappear and reappear. But I think there's something to level two. I just haven't I'm just a mobile trader. There's not enough room on my screen, so I've learned to trade without it. But I think it would only benefit me. Try to keep it simple though. How do you trade pre-market? Doesn't it have a lot of spreads? Do your order even get filled? I mean, yes, it's not really been too much of an issue. Getting a little flush on this one. Yeah, not to like try to be short, but yeah, no, I don't really run into that problem too much. If the, the spread and the ask being too far apart, like for example, this one is 1/10 of a cent apart. It's 51 and 51 1 cents. You know what I mean? So if the spread is excessively, you know, the distance is far, I'm probably not going to enter those, but a few cents I don't care about. It's part of the game we're playing. If I was heavier, I would have taken some profit at 50 cents, but I'm just gonna hold on to it and see if it flushes. I don't have much to lose on this one. I'm just in such a small position. This is like a boredom position. True, Colin. It's I mean, all you need is one BCDA a day, though. But I wasn't heavy enough in it. Like, look, I mean, how much better of an opportunity you get than this? I only entered 400 shares for whatever reason. Well, because I kind of blindly just entered it. That's why I did it. I'm about to add. I'm about to add a little bit more here. So I got a few more shares just to beef up the position a little bit. So 1,500 shares, roughly 43, 44 cents. So 1 minute look like it's a boring play. Looks like it might get stuck under the 9. So let's see if we get a flush. Not a lot of meat on the bones with this one, so I'll probably hop out around 48, 47 cents. And this one breaking a new high. Wouldn't be surprised because nothing's moving. That's why I'm kind of trading it slow. Yeah, it's breaking a new high. I'm still in it because I'm in it so small, but let's see where it's going. I was planning on cutting it, but oh, there's a little bit of resistance, right? Oh, there's a lot of resistance at 60 cents. Like I said, I'm in it small. I might just add up if we get a 59. Enter a couple thousand shares.
Memo.
Especially now that we're getting something else moving, whatever that was. So I have some orders waiting at 50. I added some in 58. Got an order waiting at 59 as well. What was that alert? MAMO. Not getting very much volume right now. And where did it pop to? Let's see. So it kind of retested these daily highs. Yeah, if it gets a little higher, maybe. Let me see what's going on with it. It's just not, it doesn't have a lot of volume right now. Overall offering risk high, and they are out of cash. They have less than a month of cash left. Did they, was there a PR? MAMO. Yesterday, but I'm not seeing anything. Man, look at APVO. Mm, 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 mm. I think I told you I added 1,000 shares on this one around 58. So now my average is 56. Which is not that great, but I plan on adding 1,000 more if it gets to 59. It got to 59, but I didn't get the fill, so actually in the money now. But I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit. I'm only in 2,500 shares. Guess I'll trim some here just to get, and this is not like a profit trim. This is to get my size down a little bit, because if it does get back up to, if it does get back up to 60 cents, I want to be able to add, get my average up. Rough pre-market, guy. A lot of fireworks most days this week. See if I get my 59-cent fill. So there's thousands, that thousand I trimmed at like 55, 56, whatever. Now I've re-entered those thousand at 58. So basically just kind of moved my average up. I had a feeling it would do that. So still in 2,500 shares. Now my average is closer to 57 cents now. Still a pretty tiny position. I'm hoping that my 59 cents gets filled. Got another 1,000 shares waiting there. But if this candle, this 5-minute candle doesn't break a new high, the next few candles, it might try to flush back to 50 cents or VWAP. So let's see. Yeah, this one's hideous on AskEdgar. I know y'all have access to AskEdgar, but look, red, 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 and then cash need 3.5 months. So I like this one. I'm gonna look at AskEdgar's little Discord group, see what they're saying about it. DVLT, formerly WISA, got a reverse split approved back in April. The compliance deadline is November, after which I believe they are still eligible for another 180-day extension, but the risk is there that they will split. I'm in the money now, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit of a more solid flush on it. Offering risk, they have a shelf registration capacity 243 million and a 50 million unused at the money. Wow, gives the company high flexibility to raise equity at the market. So they have a shelf for 243 million and a 50 million unused at the money. The warrants are up in the dollar range. Cash is critically low, losses are large, and a management openly plans more capital raise. Multiple convertible notes with a floor near 10 cents and 25 million low price warrants leave heavy dilution pressure whenever volume allows. A sub $1 share price must be remediated by the 3rd of November. A reverse split or large promotional effort is likely. Okay. It's enough DD for me. So, did you get alerted on this one? No. Are you talking about DVLT? No. Because I have my alert set for 50 cents, and maybe because the initial move started before it. I don't know. MAMO was a great short. Oh, yeah. Kind of forgot about it. Oh, it was. Man, this is a slow mover. Whew. APVO. Yeah, I thought this would happen, but oh well. There we go. There we go. So I'm up about $100 on it now. I'm just gonna ride it a little bit more down. Probably should take profit because I don't think this is gonna be might not get that clean flush like I want, but it's about to be 8 o'clock, so let's see if money gets pulled away from it. I trimmed a little here at 52 cents. Or high 52 cents, more like 53. Took a little here. I'm just gonna ride out the rest. So I'm only in 1,000 shares now. Trim 1,500. It's more of a boredom play than anything, but it worked out. And there it is.
Memo.
All right, I'm out. It could go all the way to 50 cents, could go to the VWAP, but it's honoring the, I'm gonna just assume it's gonna honor the 9 here. But I'm out. Made a little over $100, nothing crazy. Like I said, I was trading it small. Let's see if we get somebody to collect news.
Beam. RYOJ.
These are the fake out alerts, so.
AQB. ELWS. APVO.
ADGM. ADGM. Getting a little pop here.
ADGM.
I'll get it pulled up on the screen in just a second. Where's this thing going? So I have some locates on it, but I'm not entering right here. It's only up 27%. But if it gets up back up to 240, I'll enter. Might miss the flush, but that's okay. I got an order waiting at 238. Boom, got it.
ADGM.
See if it fails here or tries to find a new level. Oh, there we go. Let's go. There's that drop we wanted, or I wanted at least. And I'm out. Had my last cover at 203. So good stuff. Easy money. If it wants to pop again, we'll do it. We'll rinse and repeat. $743 on the day. Still a light day, playing small, but all good. Low stress, just chilling though. I like the small size. Everybody's talking about low volume, talking about AGDM because it has 3 million shares traded right now. What are you talking about? We already talked about
BCDA.
something else. BCDA. I got that alert. Hope it makes it back up there. I'd love to play it again. Sun Pitter Kitty, are you on the live stream? Because you talk about everything but good shorts in our chat. Okay, let me make sure I got my order ready. 3, 2, 30. Omar, hey Justin, maybe I asked you this question before. It's all good. When the stock is up about 50% on the 5-minute, you enter quickly with a starter. Well, I mean, did you see how I played this one? So yeah,
Blaze.
that's kind of what I do, but I find a level to enter at, and then I enter quickly. Let's see. Let me see what this alert was real quick. That was a 200 daily alert, LASE, and I'll elaborate on it a little bit more in just a second. LASE. We're getting a little pop here, and apparently there's a 200. Where is it at? Yep, right here. So I'll show you how to do these. So I found my level that I like. I might miss it now because I waited too long. But if it gets up back to 355, it looks like I'm gonna miss it. And this one isn't even up. How much is this one up? Let's see. This one isn't even up. Oh, good. Now let me get some locates. I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play it light because it's hanging out above that level, but I got me a small little position in it. I entered, like I said, small because I like for them to be up more than this. This one's only up like 30% right now, 20%. And the 200 daily rejection, in my opinion, works the best when it's over a 50% pop. It's at least acknowledging this level right here. You know, it's dancing around it, going above it. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. The ones that just blow past the 200, they are irrelevant. But see, I literally only entered 100 shares on this one because the 200 daily, in my opinion, does not work as well when it's below a 50% pop. That's just my observation. Could be, you know, still might fail. But going back to, I don't really like this one that much. I want it to run a little bit more because I'm gonna go ahead and get out right here at break even, honestly. It's probably gonna flush. So I got out because I just like for these pops to be up a little bit more. Y'all know that. But yeah, so long story short, pretend like this one's 50%. I find a level I like, I'm confident in, and then I take my position. And depending on my conviction, I go heavy, I go light. So that's what I kind of did with these last two plays. So I pulled this one up pretty quick, saw a level I liked, entered around that level, and that's all she wrote. I used to enter a little bit more blindly, like if it's up 100%, I'm just jumping in, and I still do that sometimes, but I try to find a level that I'm confident at that it'll fail. This one will probably still flush. And I didn't lose anything on it, but I like seeing the pops a little more intense. And I know nothing about this ticker right now. I've definitely played this one in the past, though. This ticker is very familiar to me. But with how everything's dying today, this one will probably die too. Laser photonics and make major breakthrough in laser shield anti-drone system. So this is some defense news. Probably not a bad play because it's acknowledging this level. But what's it up? It's only up 26%. Yeah, y'all can have fun with this one. I'll pass on it. Overall offering risk is low. Negative cash position. I don't even know what a marketable limit order is, Yos. I just do a limit order. Depends on how much I want to get in. If I want to get in quick, I'll place my order below the bid, like on some of those crazy runners. Because when I want to enter then. And then I'll set, like, let's say I was playing the $4 level, I would set a limit order at $3.95. I wanted it to be set when it gets there. ADGM, you missed ADGM. What do you mean? Oh, I missed the retest. Oh, good. But nice flush. Hope y'all caught it. Too busy looking at
BCDA.
LASE. Beautiful retest at a level. Beauty. What was that? BCDA. Why does it keep saying BCDA? But yeah, both these were nice retests. But ADGM was even better. How do you get the levels besides 200? It's SMA, not EMA. I use the SMA, not the EMA. I just look at areas that it's previously popped or resistance. This is kind of why I was avoiding LASE. I think it could run a little bit, but I just look at areas that it's popped previously, or if there's resistance, or so like like this is kind of a resistance area. We see that it popped up to 432 recently. There's a level up here, 680, 530, and I'm not an expert at levels, but it's just where kind of I've seen it pop historically. And if this line right here I drew previously, this should be a little bit of resistance. See how it's came down and bounced off this level a bunch of times? So I just look for the obvious. I want to see what other traders see. I'm not looking for something secret. I'm not looking for this like special level. I want to see what everybody else sees. That's kind of the whole indicator concept. Like some people like using these specialized indicators that only them and a few people use. Like that's dumb. I want to use an indicator that everybody sees. That's what makes the level legit. If only you see that level, then nobody else is going to be playing it. So Just obvious levels, long story short. Alexandria, why'd you say BCDA? So confused. Oh, okay, Joshua. I'm not familiar with that. Trend Raider. More traders use SMA or EMA. I don't know. No idea. I just know these small caps respond to the SMA better than the EMA on the daily. Oh, beautiful flush, guys. Hope y'all call it that retest. LASE breaking new highs. Yeah, not interested. Kind of what I thought it might do. Oh my gosh, I wish I could screen share. I didn't miss ADGM. I had an order set. Let's go. Let's go. I'm about to close it. Oh, I'm up 250 bucks on it. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. God is good. Had an order sitting there waiting. Didn't miss it. I am giddy about that. Easy money. Dangerous. Because if it would have taken off, y'all know I do that. I'll have orders sitting. It's just a little bit, I'll admit it, it's a little reckless in pre-market because I forgot I was even put that order there. So imagine this thing, I check back and it's at $5. I would be, that'd be painful. So where did I have that order waiting? It was only 400 shares, but at 238, I got in right here. So 400 shares right there. And didn't even realize it. Oh, okay. Trend Raider. I use EMA. Use what you want, bro. Y'all just ask me questions. I'm not gonna try to convince y'all anything. Use whatever your heart desires. Inlays at 384. I'm not. I was reading what Ordo said. A strange bulls and bears eating good on LASE consistent pattern. Pull up the 1 minute. Yeah, there's nothing I like about this play in the least bit. From my biased bear standpoint, when there's easy plays like ADGM going on. Here you go, Ordo. Are you still in it, or did you get out at VWAP? I don't even know why I'm looking at it. I don't like this play. I don't like any plays right now. I like this play. It's my favorite play of the day. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it on LASE. I don't really see anything else I like. That the ADGM kind of got me right there on the, I'm at 955.20. Oh, I don't know if that's right. I should be over that, I think. I don't know. My realize says 955.27. So I haven't even cracked a grand yet this morning. There's only 822, but I like being I like making most of the money closer to 7, because those just have those pops just consistently fade. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it bounces off this level, honestly. And here it goes, actually. But yeah, this is getting money flow right now. I don't try to be a superhero anymore and short the main runner. I've been trying to avoid them lately, but if it gets to $5, maybe. You're right, Ordo. It's a good psych level for it. And with all these plays, I should be up more than $955. That's wild. I'm trading a little too small lately, but it's so comfortable. I love it. But I don't have to worry about like a 75K loss like I did in October trading this size. Thank you, Ordo. The late Lace probably has some tricks up their sleeve. I don't know what it is, but their cash need is they're in a negative cash position. But they have no shelf, no at the money, no S1. Historically, they've been pretty consistent with the dilution. And then the company ended the quarter with only $78,000 in cash and a working capital deficit of nearly $3 million. So they need some capital. So they're probably going to try to get it on this move. But I don't know if they're going to find a way to pump it higher, or is it, or if they're satisfied with this. A lot of these warrants are around $4 too. I don't know how much of them's been used already, but I usually don't look that deep into the fundamentals, but nothing's moving, so I'm just looking. Yeah, AskEdgar. I used to tell y'all all to the free version was sufficient. I was lying to y'all. Now, depending on your budget, the free version is great, but like the info that it shares per ticker, it has a pro gap scanner, and it breaks down their entire offering risk, their financial condition, their latest news, if it's bullish or bearish, all kind of stats. And then they do a research report on all the pops. And then if something pops that has the historic levels as well, like it's next level for sure, the Discord. But the free version is great too. You just get the Discord access with the paid version. Or I think they let you have Discord access with the free version too, but you just don't have most of the channels. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But if you just need the basic info, the free's fine, but I am glad I upgraded though. And I'm not seeing anything. Or anything I like. Like these tickers are falling excessively today. Like, I mean, we see days that they fall, but like this, everything's dying. The only thing that survived is LASE, and it's kind of looking weak right now. After cutting interest rates yesterday, I was curious to know how small caps would perform today. Was not expecting them to be extra weak, though, I can tell you that. SPY's up almost 1%. EPVO. Little VWAP test here is probably not a bad play, honestly, because I think this one's just going to keep fading. I think if we look back at 4 p.m., it's going to be Probably somewhere in here. Probably under $2. It's tempting. It is tempting. Especially if this candle can't hold over 250. I'm actually going I might play this one. Let me see. What's the low case look like? Okay, I'm in it. 1,000 shares. If it breaks over 250, I'm gonna cut. I'm only risking a few cents, and then I'll re-add if it gets closer to these levels. This 270, 277, 280. So 1,000 shares, 247. Went in a little because I've been playing so small today, but I went in, just started it with 1,000 shares. I think this is gonna be a slow mover, just slow fade until market open and potentially all day. The only thing I don't like about this play right now is there's not a lot of distractions for it. So I would love to see a few other things moving so money doesn't rotate back to this ticker. But LASE looks like it's about to die here, honestly. Here it goes. Rest in peace. Thanks for the heads up, Alexandra. Which online service do you use that gives you your voice alert messages? That's Trade Ideas. And again, like y'all have heard me talk about Trade Ideas, like it's a integral. I mean, it's like probably outside of my broker, Trade Ideas is a big, probably the most important thing I use. Because I don't like staring. For live streams, I do this for y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing. But when I'm not on live stream, I'm not staring at charts like this. I'm just doing my own thing. And then when I get an alert, I pull it up and play it. And then I go back to doing my own thing. So up about 90 bucks on this one now. But I'm not trying to get like a quick win on this one. I want to see if this one just fades. Because I got a good entry, 248. So I'm just going to cut if it holds over 250. And then I might re-enter at a higher level, but it might fail here. And if I'm wrong, I only lose a few cents, so a few cents per share. But I wish something else would start moving, because again, the way this works is wherever the money's rotating right now, and I hope it's not APVO. But yeah, no, I got a link for trade ideas in the description too. A little discount on it, but yeah. If I had to rank the most important, I guess broker's most important. You can't trade without it. Then it would be trade ideas, number 2. Number 3 would probably be AskEdgar. I think it's going to break it here. Yeah, it's breaking it. So I'm out. I'll re-enter if it gets a little higher. I'm glad I got out. Actually, I'm going to start scaling back in right here. Because it's probably going to be a lower high pop. So it'll probably get to this 265, 270 range and then fail here. Or that's my guess. Could be wrong. So I got back in it. 260s. Kind of want to scale into it. I got position at 265, 269, 275. Fernando, how's it going? Yeah, I haven't seen your name in a while. So my 265 got filled. What happened to Lace? Did it die too? Slowly. I had bad losses, low float stocks. Yeah, they'll do that, Fernando. So as I mature as a trader, I'm a lot more cautious with these low floats. As in less than $1 million. It's a boring live stream, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's not my fault per se, but this is rough. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Ordo. Yeah, the lace negatives in Stock Titan. Saw your posts in the Discord. So my next entry is 269. If it gets there. Yeah, somebody said this earlier. APVO up on 13G. Stephen Cohen bought 299,000 shares on 9/16. Got my 269 fill. We're getting a full retest, it looks like. This is kind of where I expect it to fail, around this level, but who knows? Nothing's moving. So this thing could just take off. Got my next entry at 275. So yeah, this one's kind of interesting. APVO. So bottom line, while immediate warrant exercises are limited, management can issue significant new stocks via at the money, at market, or slight discounts, and has a history of doing so. 5 offerings plus 5 at the money taps in the last 12 months. So this one has a history of, and some of y'all might be like, why do I care about that? One is because it adds selling pressure to the stock. So at some point, they're going to do it again. If they've done 10 over the last 12 months, uh, they might be doing it as we speak. Who knows? But I'm back in the money on this one. This one's a weird one. So, especially since it has, what's his name? Stephen Cohen. And he's been affiliated with like a lot of these, like meme tickers too. I like this play, but I don't love it. How about that? Because there's just, it could turn memeish, and there's nothing else running right now, but I'll play it. If it flushes back down to VWAP, I'm in 2,000 shares, so I'll trim some. And then just let the rest fade if it decides to do that. BRFH is moving up. I missed it. No, Fernando. Circle died. Everybody wanted to go to Discord. see APS. Was it we about to get a retest? Maybe. If it gets up to 165 to 175, I'll play it. We're having some locates now. A little pricey. Well, no, that's not bad. $6.50 for 1,000 shares. So I got my first order 165 small because it might go up to 175. So I only entered a couple hundred shares there. I'll enter a couple hundred more shares at 169, and then my biggest size at 175, 174 actually. This is why I went ahead and scaled in, just in case it flushed a little before it got there. I'm up. I must have got two fills. I'm in 600 shares already. Oh, so it hit 169. Okay, so yeah, I'm in 600. I'm gonna wait. Not gonna close out on these yet. It could keep going up and test 175, but what's APVO doing? That was my 250, so I probably got filled there. I had an order waiting at 251. Yeah, so I'm not in super heavy anymore. Or I was never really in super heavy, but it's like a 5K position, which is on the higher side for me lately. So I'm only in 500 shares now. Probably should have just closed it all here at 250, but let's see if we get a flush on CAPS. There we go. And we are getting it. Trimming some here at 150. Then hold the rest, see if it wants to come out of most of my position. Here we go. Broke $1.50. Easy money, guys. Little retest. Shouldn't say easy money. We're short in small caps. It's dangerous. Disclaimer. It is dangerous, but it's pretty easy. Easy play. BSTD. Appreciate the heads up. Oh, we have a retest right here. Flush, baby. That's beautiful. I didn't play it because it's only up 30%. Jeez. And that's another reason I didn't play it. Order, to your point, 1,000 shares was $226 for locates. I'll pass on that. And I'm out of CPS. I don't know if I told y'all. Out of that one. Still in APVO, only 500 shares now. They start getting bullish again after 8:30, and especially after 9 o'clock. I just avoid them these days because they usually stay that way until market open. But sitting at $1,288 for a slow morning, I'm not that sad about it. And for trading on the smaller side, which I've been doing a lot of lately, I'm content with it. But should be up way more. I don't even know if I'm gonna replay. I'm still in these 500 shares. I'm down 39 bucks on them right now. Nothing crazy. But I don't even know if I want to play this retest. There's just, we're getting close to 9. Maybe. This might be a dumb question, but do you find locate for a specific price or just general shares? I usually just request 1,000, and I like for it to say $4. So $4 is like the cheapest you'll get them for TradeZero for 1,000 shares. And I'll use it. I will get those anywhere up to like 20, 30 bucks. But when it starts getting over that, I start getting hesitant. One, because I don't want to pay that. Two, that tells me there's a supply and demand issue, meaning that that's a really small float, or there's a lot of shorts already in it, which may potentially lead to a squeeze if it keeps running. So it's almost like a warning sign. I learned that from someone in our group, actually. So I'm probably going to close out of this one now that we're getting the flood. Or should I wait? Let's see if this thing fades all day. That's kind of what I wanted to do with it. Yeah, I only have 500 shares. I'll hold on to this one. Then after market open, I'll set a stop above here or something. Maintain. Oh, yeah. Fernando, shoot me a message on Instagram about, because I remember you were in the circle group, but I made it very clear in the circle group that was we were transitioning to Discord. You need to get in when you can. But shoot me a message on Instagram or something. LAWR, but flushed in seconds. Oh. Lace, $4 retest. Probably a good play. Look, it's wicked up here once, wicked up here, but Nothing else is moving, so I'm probably not going to play it. I don't like this one. I don't know why I don't like it. I think out of everything I'm seeing, this could be the runner. Or it could fail here. Everything's failing today. So, but I'm just going to sit on my hands with this one. Subconsciously, I don't like it. Can't really tell you why, but because they've all been flushing today. So it's almost 9 o'clock. I'll hang out a little bit longer. See if there's anything happens at 9. But not seeing anything I love. There weren't a ton of opportunities, but there were some good opportunities this morning for sure. Good call on LASE. It's flushing now. But yeah, I won't be on YouTube tomorrow. I will be in the Discord exclusive. We'll do the pre-market Discord and the end of day fades on Friday. With how the market's been last couple of days, we should get some pretty solid end of day fades tomorrow. I'll start that live stream at 2:30. I think this is the 6th time we've done this. And for me, at least, it's been successful every time, but it does vary. Some days they flush hard, some days not so much. Last week they didn't flush super hard or very aggressively. So the only position I'm still in is AP. What's the P&L? Like $1,300 today. Kind of weak today, if I'm being honest. This one is moving slow. So it's 9 o'clock. See if we get any new PRs, new pops. If not, I'll probably dip out. NUWE. It's only up 13% now, but let's see if it starts moving. Now it's 20. I'll pull it up. It's probably a good time for
NUWE.
LASE to flush. Oh, we're up to the 30s now. We might see if we get a $5 fill.
TOMZ.
Then we got something else running. Which one is going to not get the attention? What was the other one? I'm in this one. I played the $5 level. I liked it. Here we go. I don't know anything about this ticker yet, so I'm not going to act like I'm confident. So it's popped up to this level recently. Okay. What's that other word? TOMZ. What was the news on this one? Getting a flush. I'm holding. Let's go. Let's go. Patent. Pediatric device. Now we're back above 5. That's what I was telling you. 9 o'clock pops. I don't do as well with, but at break even. And if it breaks a new high, I'm probably just going to cut it. But I think there's still a good chance it could fail. That's kind of been the trend today. I wonder if it stole attention from LASE. Yeah, it did. What about APVO? Maybe a little. See what the 1 minute looks like. I'm gonna trim a little here, honestly. Let me trim. VWAP. Got out of half my position at 476. So I'm only in 200 shares right now. Nice little 25-cent move though. There we go. Oh, I'm out. I had an order waiting at 456, so I'm out. I might miss a better flush, but man, things are dying today. Even the 9 o'clock pops are. What a beauty. Look at this. Look at you, BG. Look at you. The dark side's great, bro. I mean, y'all see it. Like, my style is so easy to trade. I'm not even trying to be I mean, it's so easy. Like, when it works, okay, I will admit, when it works. Just the thing with short selling is when these go against you, you have to make a quick decision. And I can give recommendation. I'm not a financial advisor, but when you're short selling, as long as you can keep your losses reasonable, it's pretty easy to replicate my style. But risk management with all trading, but especially short selling. It's got to be #1 priority. And it used to not be that way for me, but now it is. I play a lot more defensive because that's how you just stay in this game for a while. But yeah, look at this flush, beautiful, insane. But on that note, like I said, I won't be here tomorrow. And well, BG, you ended up getting TradeZero, didn't you? Or you kept asking about it, but
AERT.
Well, let's see what this is. See if I got one more in me. AERT, oh, this is a decent pop too. AERT. Dollar test. Good psychological level to fill at. And it is. I'm not entering it now. But anyways, I'm content where I'm at. Close to, let me see, $1,616.23. So I'll take it. But on that note, I am out. I think I'm gonna hold on to APVO, but regardless, like I said, I'll be in the Discord tomorrow, end-of-day fades and pre-market. And if you're not in the Discord and don't want to join, I do have a free trial, but if you don't want to join, I will be here Monday through Thursday next week. So appreciate y'all hopping on as always. Thanks for the likes and subscribes, and hope y'all made some money today. See y'all next time.